appreciate your Hey guys, I'm Megan. Welcome back. We're gonna do some more videos the next few months, so I'm glad that you're here to join us again. Today I want to talk to you about how kids are not the most important members of the family. This actually comes from a famous author that some of you might be familiar with by the name of John Rosemond. He has written several books and he also writes articles for a newspaper, but it is entitled How the Kids in the Family Are Not the Most Important Members. And essentially what he means by that is the relationship between the grown-ups in the house is far more vital than the relationship between the parent and the child. And essentially what he means is if the adults are connected and getting along, that will form a much more stable environment for the children. One thing that I hear often from the people that I work with, parents will say, well, my kids just never listen to me. And something that comes to mind right away is, well, how are you requiring them to listen? And by that I mean, is it an option to not listen? So an example, even just from last night, it was Halloween here in Sioux Falls, and it was kind of a cold and chilly night, and the kids were having a great time, and they get back in the house and it's 8:30 bedtime for my little ones, and my daughter dumped her entire Halloween bucket out onto the carpet in the living room and wants to start sorting through it, like categorizing the Skittles and the chocolate and the whatever. And I said to her, honey, we can't do that right now. It's bedtime. We have to get ready for bed. Yeah, I know, but And she had her own agenda of what she wanted to do. And it was my job to provide a firm, structured, consistent message, yet at the same time being gentle and loving. And so I simply had to take her by the arm and say, we're not doing that right now. This is the second time I've said this. And she looked at me and she knew I was serious, and then put all the candy back in the bucket, and we went about the night. Be consistent and firm and structured in your message, but yet at the same time blending that with compassion and love and gentleness. So one tip that I would have if you're feeling like your kids are not listening to you would be to invest more in yourself and in your partner than in the child. And that may sound a little confusing, like, well, if my kid is not listening, how is it going to help for me to go do something for myself or go connect with my partner? But essentially you're sending a message that they are not the most important thing in the world. You and your relationship with your partner or significant other is more vital to the family dynamic than what they are wanting, or them getting your attention. And so I've been known to recommend to couples when they meet with me and say, what can we do when our kids are not listening? And I will say to them, go lock yourselves in the bathroom and make out for 5 minutes. I truly do recommend that because it is more important that the couple is connected. And kids are resilient and they will figure it out, and they will re-establish what they need when the attention and the focus is not on trying to help them or fix them, but instead is on healing yourself or doing something for yourself or connecting with your partner. For more information, please visit my website, meganspahn.com. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'm always listening.